Hello class, this is a video tutorial on calculating using common percentages. So by using common fraction to percentage conversions, we can actually calculate percentages of amounts without the use of a calculator. So I've got here a table of some of the most common percentages. So 50% is actually half, 33.3 recurring is 1/3, 25% is a quarter, 20% is 1/5, 16.6 recurring percent is 1/6, 12.5% is 1/8, and 10% is 1/10. So using these as fractions, you'll actually see how you can calculate amounts like this without the use of a calculator. So here we go. So for this one, since it's 10%, you actually imagine this as 1/10. And whenever you see the word of, we're actually saying it's 1/10 times the amount we're looking for. Well, I hope you can see this, that we're finding 1/10 of 120, which is literally the same as 120 divided by 10. Okay, well, that just moves the decimal place one spot to the left, which gives us $12. So 1/10 of 120 is just $12. You'll see that whenever you see the 20%, you could do this in two ways. I'll show you this another way. For this, you can do this in two ways. The first way, I can see that 20% is the same as 2/10 times 350. For this, I'm going to employ the same method. We're doing 350 divided by 10. That gives us 1/10. And then I'm going to double it. So doing this first gives me 1/10, which gives me 35. Remember, I'm just moving that decimal spot 1/. And then I'm going to double it times 2, which gives me 2/10, which is 70 centimeters. Now this is one method that you can do it, imagining this as tenths, because it's 20%. Now doing this as the 1/5 this time. If you notice that this is actually the same as 1/5, we can make this 1/5 times 350, which this is equivalent to dividing by 5, since this is the denominator. So this will be 350 divided by 5. Well, this makes it a lot easier because 35 divided by 5 is 7, which means 350 divided by 5 is 70 centimeters. Notice how both methods get the same result. Okay, so let's move this down. For this one, 25% as a common fraction is just 1/4. So this is finding 1/4 of 260. Now, since we're just doing 1/4, this is the same as 260 divided by 4. Okay, this one's a little trickier now because it's, what's this? 26 divided by 4. Well, 6 times 4 is 24. Okay, so I'm doing this one here. So 4 into 26 to 60 like this. So 4 into 26 is 6 with a remainder of 2. And so 4 into 20 is going to be 5. So 65 mil. So 260 divided by 4 is 65 milliliters. So notice how with all of these, I'm converting them into fractions. which becomes the equivalent of dividing by the denominator. So I'll do this one again, 70%. This one, since it's in the tens, it's actually that 70%. So this is going to be 7 over 10 times 560. And this is going to be 560 divided by 10. So we're dividing by that denominator and then multiplying by the numerator. This one's rather straightforward because we're just moving the decimal 1 over. So this becomes 56 times 7, which I'm going to write like so. This just becomes a column multiplication. 6 times 7 is 42. 5 times 7 is 35 times, add 4 becomes 39. So 70% of 560, the final answer is $392. Okay, let's keep going. So as you can see, this is 33 1/3%. That's actually this one here. It's 33.3 recurring. So this actually just becomes 1 over 3 of, really just means to multiply by 1,800 meters. But as we've seen, it's the equivalent of 1,800 divided by 3. Rather straightforward for this one because it's 18 divided by 3, which is 6 with 2 zeros. So 33 1/3% of 1,800 is 600 meters. Okay, so let's read this last one. 75%. Notice how this one is a multiple of the 25%. Well, if 25% is 1 over 4, 75% must be 3 over 4. So this is 3/4 times 200. Well, for this one, we are going to divide by the denominator. So 200 divided by 4, and then multiply by the numerator of 3. 20 divided by 4 is 5 with a 0 because it's 200 divided by 4. And this number we're going to multiply by 3. 50 times 3 is 150. And since the unit here is in liters, it's going to be in liters. All right, so I hope that gave you an insight into how we can use common fractions as our multiplier, and hope to see you in the next video where we go through more examples of this. Okay, so hope to see you then, and best of luck.